What's up, y'all? This Aunt Glizzy and this Barberson TV, and this is the Big Folk story. Big Folk is, I don't really know who Big Folk is. Folk is like F-L-O. I can't really read or spell. So Big Folk like he from Chicago. Cause I'd be like on folding them. I thought they were saying on folding them, like folding them, but they were saying on folking them, like folk, like on their kinfolk. I guess, I don't know. Some guy named Big Folk. I don't know what's up with all these ex-CIA members, ex-gang members, John Wick, Pyrus, Crips, Bloods. I'm not beefing with nobody. GDs, BDs, the guy who sells CDs or the DVDs. I don't know how I end up in none of this. So, I see some guy named Big Folk make a Say Cheese interview. I've been watching him. I ain't know he was gonna never say nothing about me. Then I see a caption with me, and I'm like, what he said about me? He called me dusty and crummy. I said, ho, 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 ho. We're not about to do that. Bro, I don't be trying to get fly for no Say Cheese interviews. I be doing them jumps from my living room, bro. I don't care about being fly, bro. I got this shirt right here, cost $12. I got it from Marshalls. I'm proud to say it. I got a Google net worth of $1 million. You think I care about a t-shirt, bro? Get a life. This is why he really mad. So I go do my research to find out who he is. I swear I'm thinking he like Tukey Williams, or like an old drug, like Nipsey Hussle. I'm thinking like he an old drug lord. I'm thinking he like a super duper gangster, Ghost from Power, maybe Tommy, maybe. I'm thinking he's somebody. I got into it with somebody. This guy is a nobody. He's Bandman Kevo's manager. So this is why he mad. He mad at me because I said Bandman Kevo bought some muscles and he looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He around here built like Crash Bandicoot, like a bad Medivh movie. He mad at me. That's why he really mad. He mad because he got titties. So as I was watching this interview, I see his titties, like his titties sagging. Them jumps like downward dog, like they down and out. This man got titties. So he was up next for one of them BBLs. That's all it was. He was up next. He was on the list. Him and his doctor already went through his consultation already. He talked to Batman. He about to go through it. He already on the surgery list, got his appointment date to show up and all that. So he was feeling some type of way when I talked about the BBL because he was already on the list. He was up next for it because he built like a whale. So I go check him out, look at his persona. I'm trying to figure him out, man. He got on the purple shirt with titties just like he built like my grandmother. He built like a lonely Wednesday at Bible study. I swear to God, he come with a strip shirt and a bottle of holy water. He built like a deacon. He built like one of them drums with the bass drum, the drums with the boom, boom, boom with the sticks. He blow me, like everything about him blow me. I'm like, man, he from Chirac. Why is he talking about me? I'm thinking like, all right, I ain't trying to get into it with Chicago. I don't knock no hustle. It ain't no town I won't go to war with. I swear to God, they can burn me on fire. I will not care. Big Folk will never disrespect me. Big Folk, I will smack you and Bandman Kevo. I hope this message get back to you. Say what you think about Big Folk and Whack 100 teaming up. First of all, Big Folk and Whack 100 together, they probably like 84 years old, might be 90 years old. They better leave me the fuck alone. Nigga ain't Big Folk, like Big Folk and them, like folk and them, like come on, bro, you Big Folk. Like that's like calling me Big Slime at 50. Like I'm 50 years old, nigga call me Big Slime. Like come on, bro, get the fuck out of here. Nigga still gang banging. Nigga still talking about shit cheap. Nigga 40 years old talking about something Chief Keef did, like some Chief Keef shit. Like you 49 years old talking about some Chief Keef shit. Like bro, you too old for shit. Leave me alone. Old ass niggas. So I'm chilling. So look though, y'all, I don't know Big Folk from a can of paint. I never said nothing about him. I never knew him as a person. Only time I seen him was when people added me that he said the big dirty and glizzy nigga. I swear, I did not start this. So like, don't be like, Aunt, you started this. I'm defending myself on my soul. I ain't trying to make this no DMV, Chicago beef, but all that East Coast, DC guy couldn't come to Chicago and do this and do that and third, bro. That goes the same place from here, bro. I can make it where Chicago nigga couldn't touch this motherfucker, man. I'm not trying to make it no Chicago war, bro. I fuck with dirt, bro. I fuck with Chicago. I have no Chicago beef, so we're gonna make this between Big Folk. We're not gonna have put Chicago in this, cause you trying to make this a city thing now. Cause y'all be on some gang banging, Bloods and Crips. We don't have that here, bro. This like individual people, bro. This like where the president live at. We don't have no gangs. Nobody run here. There's no big homie. There's no Big Folk. Nobody ain't call nobody no Big Folk here. We don't care about what you been did or what you get acted. So you trying to get some power behind you. Trying to say, yeah, cause on the Chicago thing, cause when Chief Keef and them went down there, they thought this was that, bro. Chief Keef and them came down here, ain't do nothing, bro. Nobody got shot, bro. I don't know what lies they wouldn't have told you, bro. They let off one shot. I wasn't dead. I was locked up and I heard about the story, but they let off 1 to 3 shots, bro. You talking about you on Clubhouse telling Whack 100 because, man, they did something like Mayday something, bro. 70 to 100 shots go off every day in D.C. every single day. Why would 3 or 4 be anything? The police ain't even come. Nobody even care about it. But just do your homework and your researches of who them guys that came here from Chicago was laying all on the bus on the floor doing the interview saying how Fredo was under a chair and doing all this and all that. Do your research, because I don't think you did your research. I ain't trying to incriminate nobody or nothing, but this is a guy named Uncle Buckets and he dropped buckets. All that shit you talking about, I don't know what you talking about, bro. Find out who was the guy who ran Chief Keef and them up out of here, and then you might know what's going on in this world, because I think you lost, sir. I ain't one of these guys to be playing with. I ain't no Glizzy. I'm not Glizzy gang. I'm not none of that. I'm not trying to make this no beef thing or nothing. But me, you, Big Folk, and Bandman Kevo, and my mother, Bandman Kevo, can never touch this city. I can make that happen. Like Bandman Kevo, if they can have $1 million for Bandman Kevo, he can't come get it unless he got to bring Secret Service with him. So stop acting like that, bro. You too old, bro. You 40-something years old, bro. You old as shit saying my name, bro. You too old for this, bro. You too old. Say she should have a limit. Like, I know I got my age is coming. Like, I just turned 30. You like 43. You got grandkids and still talking about Big Folk, bro. You somebody grandfather talking about Big Folk. You still in the game. Like, you still screaming you was in the game member, bro. Like, get a life, please. Keep talking about me. Then you talking to Whack 100. His name is Whack because he whack. Whack don't got no pull in Washington, D.C. It's not one person he can call besides the police. I promise you, can't nothing help him here. His money can't even help him here. I ain't trying to start no war with y'all or nothing like that, but you old Washington niggas better start playing with me. I'm really him. I'm a retired gangster, man. I don't be on gangster time. I'm turning to a YouTube. I'm trying to get my life together. So when you call me like a crumb ball or a little bro, I come from the gutter. I come from nothing. I was born naked in the hospital. My mother's name was Barbara. I became Aunt Glizzy. Millions of people know me. I'm blowing up around the world. And I got $1 million network on Google. I got the 41 Rollie with all the Cartiers they make with a big chain that costs $100,000. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm living my life. I made it out the ghetto. I don't live in the ghetto anymore. I got 2 French bulldogs. You could have asked me, bro. I own a business. Like, I'm becoming a man out here in America, bro. You like 49 out here talking about a nigga. You Bandman Kevo manager. What does Bandman Kevo do? Nothing besides scam. Like, y'all whole lives are scams. This man said he paid for like, and he think it's like about nothing. Like, man, bro, y'all cornballs. Don't ever disrespect me. You fat Beulah Baptist Church body. You ain't on nothing. Like, all this, that, and the third. This ain't nothing to Chicago. This is not no diss to the GDs or the BDs. I smack the shit out you, Big Folk. Like, on my mother, I ain't show a body shot. Like, you built like Suge Knight. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear nothing you talking about. You ain't on nothing, never gonna be on nothing. You won't say cheese with it. What's that John Hot Boy said? Free Hot Boy. He be like, something, you know about my girlfriend, a choker chain. You on there in a choker chain. Like, you real like I got a choker chain. Y'all see this man chain on Say Cheese interview? That joint real like a slave necklace. That joint ain't got no room for you to put your finger through it or nothing. That ain't even his chain. That's one of his little skinny neck men chain that he tried to throw on real quick for the Say Cheese interview to look sweet, but it didn't look sweet. That joint don't even touch his button up. I think about Hot Boy every time I see that joint. I heard this Hot Boy song. He said, I didn't even buy her a choker chain. Free Hot Boy with your little choker chain. You know what's up with me, Big Folk. I smack your fat phone. Barber, son, because you niggas ain't on nothing.